Hello guys, I'm about to make another recipe and it's actually called crab rangoon, so stay tuned. Hello guys, we're about to make this delicious crab rangoon dip. Something that my granddaughter posted on Facebook and shouted out to Grandma, Grandma, can you make this for me? So I'm going to give you a list of all the ingredients, and it's quite a few, but it's really a super simple recipe to make, but it's very delicious. Now what we have here, well, let's start here first. We're going to preheat the oven to 425 for the to make this dip. We're going to bake it in the oven, and then we're going to grease a 9-inch dish. We have the 9-inch dish right here. We're going to grease the 9-inch dish. I've already sprayed it. Use some olive oil. That's what I used to spray the can. Now the ingredients here, don't let the ingredients frighten you. It's quite a few, but it's so simple to make. It's unbelievable. We have 112 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure you let it go to room temperature, nice and soft. A half a cup of 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Also 1/4 cup of sour cream. And then you want 12 ounces of crab meat. I've got it nice and chopped up here, so this is your crab meat. And then you want 1 cup of shredded, I shredded it myself, sharp white cheddar cheese. You're going to use 1 cup. You're going to divide that up, but the total is 1 cup. And then 1 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You're going to use 3 green onions, thinly sliced. And then we got in this container right here, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, teaspoon of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of sesame oil in this container right here. And then also you're going to use, I got some kosher salt and some black pepper to taste. You can season that to your own liking. Now let's get started. We said preheat the oven to 425. Now in a large bowl, we're going to combine the cream cheese. Put that in there. It's nice and soft already. Okay, and then we're going to put in the mayonnaise. Get that all in there. One day I'm going to get me a smaller spatula, because this spatula doesn't get in the corners very good. Let me use this. I want to get the rest of this out. My spatula is not getting it all out, but that gets the rest of it out. Okay, and then we're going to use our sour cream. Put that in there. Okay. And I'm using this big bowl, but I'm not going to use a blender or anything. You just use your hand, but I just needed to have the extra space to, oh my gosh, to stir everything around because it's not very big. Okay, let's get that stirred up. It's nice and soft. Mix that up very good. Okay, it's nice and soft, so it's not going to take very long. You can see that. Then the only thing we're going to do at that point is add in all of your crab meat and stir that up. Mix that up really good. Okay, we got that going, a little stir there. Now, we're going to add in a half a cup, I got a half a cup measured out here, of your sharp white cheddar. Mix that up. And then your 1/4 cup of Parmesan, ground Parmesan, not the powder in the jar, but this is shredded Parmesan cheese. Okay, get that nice and mixed. Then we're going to add in green onions. I can smell the onions before it's even added in. I love green onions, and I can imagine what this is going to taste like mixed all together. Mix that up really good. Keep stirring. Doesn't take very long. The hardest part is putting the ingredients on the counter. Mix that up. That smells really good. Then we're going to add in our sauces, sesame oil, soy sauce, and your Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I always have a hard time saying that. And then you just mix that up really good.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. There you go. Worcestershire. I don't even know why I say Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I'm really tired tonight, guys, but this is something that I really wanted to make. It smells so good. It tastes so good. And I love crab dip. Okay. Now we're going to add in the garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I put the salt and the black pepper in this container. I put a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then I put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Now let's get that mixed in there really good. Stir that up really well because you want to get the salt and pepper and the garlic powder mixed really well. Okay, now the next thing to do is just spread the mixture into the prepared baking dish. And I like looking at my fingers too. Now, what I'm going to do is pick this up. Remember, this is our 9-inch baking dish. And we're going to put that in there. Make sure you oil your baking dish. And I'm going to get that all out of there. I'm going to use my measuring spoons because I don't have a spoon nearby to get all that off. Okay, now I'm going to spread that out all the way out. You can imagine what that's going to taste like when it's nice and warmed in the oven. Spread it all out. Now we have one last thing to do to this.
Can anybody say we're going to have snacks tonight?
Yes, snacks tonight. Okay. We're going to top. Now, the rest of your cheese, which is about a 3/4 cup, the white cheddar, we're going to sprinkle it all over the top. I've never had white cheddar, but I'm going to have some tonight. And then just try to spread that out nice and evenly over the top. And then we're going to place it in the oven, preheated oven, for 20 to 25 minutes. Put that in the oven and turn the timer on. I'm going to put it on 20 minutes. Get that started. And after 20 minutes, I'm going to see if it's bubbly. You got to make sure it's nice and bubbly. If it's bubbly, it'll be okay. It'll be ready to come out. And if it's not, leave it in for an extra 5 minutes. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in about 20-25 minutes. Okay, guys. Our 20 minutes is up. I was going to leave it in for an extra 10, but as you can see, it's nice and bubbly, which means it is all ready. That is the final product. And as you can see, it's probably way too hot to taste right now, but I just wanted you to see it as it came out of the oven, so I'm going to let it cool. And then Larry and I both are going to have a great snack for tonight. This is the crab Rangoon. And it's a dip.
I am going to eat half of that tonight. I don't know how I'm going to keep my weight down with all these goodies she's making, but by God, I'm going to eat them.
Also, one other thing, you can use chips. You can use crackers. What I like is the Mexican style chips. They sell them at the taco shop across the street.
Can I use a spoon?
Yes, you can use a spoon or whatever you like. But anyway, anything you want to dip in there, that's the crab Rangoon dip. Thank you guys for watching and have a great evening.
Oh man, she overdid herself tonight. Boy, oh boy.